Hi everybody, my name is Barry Schwartz. This is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is March 2nd, Friday. And this is the search news we covered over the past week at the Search Roundtable at seroundtable.com. Big news this week was the Panda 3.3 release. Just like the Panda 3.2 release, this Panda release had no major changes to the actual algorithm of Panda. All it did was pretty much do a data refresh, meaning Google didn't make any changes to how they classify sites in the Panda update. What they did was pretty much run the Panda update again to catch any old sites that they might have missed in the index or any new sites they might have missed in the index, as well as to sites that may have recovered because of they reran it and the sites did whatever they needed to do to escape the Panda. So that 3.3 is released. We wrote about it the other day, this week. Part of that also was Google also announced that they changed how they removed one of the link evaluation methods for determining link stuff. So let me read it to you. They basically said, we often use characteristics of a link to help us figure out the topic of a linked page. We have changed the way in which we evaluate links in particular. We are turning off a method of link analysis that we used for several years. We often re-architect or turn off parts of our scoring in order to keep our system maintainable, clean, and understandable. So they removed one link analysis method. It seems to be to figure out a linked topic page. So it might be related to some signals around the page. We have a poll where we're asking people to vote on what they think they turned off. And currently most people, which is ridiculous, think they turned off PageRank as a factor. I don't think they would ever remove it completely because it's part of their, they probably just don't count as much as they used to, but I don't think they removed it completely. The second most voted thing was age of link, followed by position of link, and then title tag on the page. We have that poll on February 28th at seroundtable.com. The reason we know all this is because Google went ahead and did a post earlier this week on February 27th, I believe, of the 40 more quality changes they made to the search algorithm. And they listed a ton of different changes they made. One was the Panda 3.3, one was the link evaluation thing being turned off, Google Images adding related previews, which we discussed last week. Also Google modifying how they handle strict safe search, especially with images, and which we covered a lot of issues with in the past week or so. Plus there's lots of other things in here. I can't go through all 40 of them, but if you want to take a look at them, I have them all listed on February 28th at seroundtable.com. There's some very interesting tidbits in here for every SEO should read. Excellent news this week. Bing released a API for Webmaster for their Webmaster tools. So now you could use the Bing Webmaster Tools API and integrate that with your various analytic tools and SEO tools in order to pull some data from them. The only thing that they don't have in the Bing Webmaster Tools API is the ability to extract messages as well as extract keyword research data. But overall, you can get the linkage data, you can get the crawler errors, you can get the page index levels, you get all that information from the Bing Webmaster Tools, and it's very, very exciting for most SEO developers. There's a very sad story about Panda, a Webmaster World thread. This guy has been one of the top Webmaster World members over the course of several years. He was a top AdSense revenue generating tool. He's been invited to Google several times, many times, and he's made a ton of money on his website. And then Panda hit him about a year ago. What he had to do was fire his whole staff. What he had to do was, his wife used to work with him, so his wife had to get a job, and eventually he had to get a job. His site just doesn't make any more money. It's starting to crawl back up a little bit, but he has his own job. It's relaxing in a sense that he doesn't have to worry day to day, but at the same time, he misses the old days of the good life, pretty much what he called it. And he says, at the end, although he could sleep better at night, the party is over now. So I wrote about his story at this morning at the Search and Roundtable. It's very, very touching. Like we said, 87% of the people out there who were hit by Panda actually are still suffering on some level from that Panda update. And about 10% actually lost their jobs. And I know many people are afraid to lose their jobs and still afraid to lose their jobs. Plus, a lot of owners of those sites had to let people go. So it's pretty sad what happened, but at the same time, Google has to keep look out for themselves, and they've done that, and they've done a good job of making sure this quality, the search results are top notch, at least from where it was. Speaking about that, Yahoo celebrates their 17th birthday today. They're 17 years old. The company obviously went through a lot of struggles over the past several years. They've been through lots of CEOs. Their co-founder, their heart and soul, Jerry Yang, stepped down finally a month or two ago and said that he's done with Yahoo. He resigned from Yahoo completely, which is upsetting, to be honest. Before that, Scott Thompson took over the helm over as CEO of Yahoo, replacing Carol Bartz, who replaced Jerry Yang, who replaced... it keeps going on and on. I'm not going to go through all the CEOs. But it's always, obviously, for me, it's more sad that Yahoo gave up on search a couple of years ago. And they pretty much fired a lot of my friends who were over there at Yahoo, because obviously I was friends with the search people over there. In any event, I hope things could change around. I hope they get back, because I grew up, and the internet grew up using Yahoo. So it's happy birthday to them, and I really hope they turn things around. Talking about industry stuff, this week, in conjunction with Search Marketing Expo, the mayor of San Jose, where the Search Marketing Expo show was hosted this week, proclaimed that this week of the last week of February, first week of March, is known as Search Week in at least San Jose. So they actually proclaimed this week to be Search Week. So happy Search Week, all my fellow search people. And if you want to see a picture of the actual declaration or proclamation, you can actually go to seroundtable.com February 29th, and you'll be able to see it. It's a really good thing. Congratulations, Danny, for making this happen, and for all you SEOs and search people out there. Like we said, it was XMX this week, XMX West. Lots of live bloggers out there. The only true live bloggers was our site, because we're the only ones who actually real-time live blogged it in real time. Then everybody else was unlive blogging, like I make fun of them all the time. Oh, no, in reality, their live blogging is great. Ours is just really just typing as fast as you can, and probably illegible. In any event, if you want to read it and you missed the show, we have about 20 sessions we live blogged. Huge thank you to Kerry and Avi Walensky for helping me out. It was tremendous, and obviously Marty as well. Thank you so much. And finally, we had a very cool Google logo this week, and I'll put it in the video as I show it to you. But basically, it was for Rossini. He celebrated his 220th birthday. No, he's not alive still. But it was basically also Leap Day, February 29th, which happens every 4 years or so, minus, it has to be divisible by 4, so not every 4 years. In any event, he's well known for, not really that well known, but his songs are really well known for just really well known, and Google wanted to go ahead and call out some of his operas, and they did so, making a Leap Day opera logo, and it's pretty cool how they did it, and congratulations to Google for doing that, and happy Leap Day. That pretty much recaps the Search Buzz video recap. Again, my name is Barry Schwartz. Today is March 2nd, and this is the search news we covered over this past week at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com. Everyone, thanks for listening, and have a great weekend. Bye.